This is a quick overview of the TENS device by Tenker. I just got this and I'm gonna wire it up. I'm gonna put it here on my arm and activate it and let you hear my first reactions to it. But I bought this thing because every time I work out or I play ice hockey, I get sore and I wanted something where I could just relax but also have some stimulation going through the muscles. And this is the one that I decided to get, so let's put it to the test. First, here's everything you get in the box. This is the main unit, and this thing is super small. I mean, you could easily slip this into your pocket. There is also somewhere where you could put a little lanyard, so you could have this hanging on your wrist if you wanted to. You get 2 of the cables that are gonna plug into the device, and you get 3 sets of pads, so there's 2 in each one of these bags, and you get a set of the larger pads right here. You also get your user manual, and you get a carrying bag where you can put everything inside to take on the go. Now to set this up, you simply take one of the cables and you're gonna plug it here into the bottom of the unit. Make sure you don't turn this on. It's very important that you don't turn it on until you have everything set up and applied. Otherwise, if you stick this on after you've turned this on, it's not gonna feel good. I promise. So that sticks right into the bottom. I like that they give you a little included Velcro strap so you can store this nice and neat inside of the bag. And I'm gonna test this out today using only 2 of the pads. And the way the pads work is this. So you take the pin and you insert it into this slot here for both of these. And now you're going to peel off the back and you're going to stick this on whatever muscle you want to have stimulated. You can get replacements of these in bulk, which is also a really cool feature. Also, you can reuse these pads as well. They should last for maybe up to 6 uses. And in order to do that, you don't want to throw this away because when you're done, you want to put this right back on to keep this nice and sticky. All right, I've got 2 of them on my bicep and I'm going to turn this on. The way you turn it on is there's a switch here on the top. You just click that over. Now you're going to go through and select which mode you want. Luckily, all the modes are gonna start on the lowest possible setting. And to adjust the intensity, you're gonna hit either plus or minus. But you can cycle through these different modes. Each mode also has its own modes within the mode. So there's a whole bunch of modes to learn about. I'm just gonna do the very first one because I don't know what to expect. This is the first time I've ever put this thing on. As you can see, it starts with the timer set at 20 minutes. You can also adjust the time by hitting the T there at the bottom. All right, so I'm just going very slowly here. I'm on the very lowest intensity you can see right there. Right now, I don't feel anything yet. So we will continue to go up a little bit. Oh, as soon as I got to the 3rd one, I instantly feel it. I'm sure you can't see it because it's not enough to make the arm like flex. What this feels like to me right now is, you know when you get a twitch in your eye and it just goes and you have nothing to do with it, it just does it all on its own? That's what's happening right now to my arm. And it actually feels pretty neat. Once you get it to the setting that you like, if that silver button in the middle, if you hold that down, it'll lock the screen. That way you don't put this in your pocket and accidentally raise it to the most powerful level, which would not be a good surprise. I did notice that I applied this with my arm bent, and once I turned the setting up higher, when I went to straighten my arm, it instantly flexed my bicep so that my arm wouldn't go down, it actually pulled it up. And that was at a pretty low setting. I think it was number 3. So this thing's pretty intense. I do recommend whatever muscle you're using it on, make sure it can be relaxed and you're not flexing it on purpose, because that kind of scared me for a second. I went to put my arm down and it was like, nope. But this thing, for how small it is awesome. It's very powerful. If you're looking for a great TENS unit, I would definitely recommend this one.